So I posted a poll a few hours ago asking about how much CC y'all had for part 3 of the anniversary. And for the most part, y'all are broke! Now before you come at me and say, Kaizen, you only have like 200 votes, that's barely anything, you can't even say that based on this chart. It's not even— Shut up! I mean, please stop. I make the rules and I'm making this video. Anyways, this is the best ways to get CC in the next 24 hours for the part 3 Ultra, or whatever you want Chrono Crystals for. Let's go!
Play this record as frequently as possible.
Gotta get right with it down. Wanna stay run out of hit or a miss. Now that I'm raising the roof, she calling me JDC, know my name. Used to get me fun in school, now they gon' act like they one of my main. Everyone narrowed it down, no second guessing, I gotta get right.
Okay, so as I explained in the intro, guys, in today's video I will be showing you guys how to get as much CC as possible by 2 days from now, which is the actual drop of part 3 of the anniversary. Tomorrow, which is the July 9th from when I'm recording this, will be the reveals, and in today's video I'm showing you guys how to get Chrono Crystals so you're ready for part 3. So there's literally a trillion different ways to get CC in this game, especially because it's anniversary, so they give out extra reasons, and there's just so many ways to get CC, and I have a lot of them. So as you guys can see, I have 29,000 Chrono Crystals right now. I've been saving for a while, since like I believe right after part 2 ended, so I'm really ready for this part 3, and yeah, I don't want to talk too much. Let's just hop right into the first reason. So I'm not even going to cut the video for this first reason. I'm just going to go right into the method. So the first method is story mode. If you guys don't have story mode done, literally this is the #1 way in Dragon Ball Legends to get Chrono Crystals, like no doubt. You go through the story mode, you get 10 crystals for just doing it, and then you get 10 crystals for the mission you get by completing it. And then there's challenges on every single one. Each challenge gives you 3 Chrono Crystals. You'd go through the entire story, like literally there's 16 parts now. If you haven't done story at all, this is the easiest, fastest, best way to get Chrono Crystals in the game. I already have everything done for story. I mean, I don't have these little missions down here, but that's too much work. I mean, I'm not even gonna get much CC out of it, so honestly, I don't even need it. But if you do not have story fully grinded out and you are not maxed out in story, I highly recommend do the entire story mode, because not only do you get like Z missions done from doing each one, but what you also get is, if you go over here, every time you clear a certain amount of challenges in the story, you get another 100 crystals. So when you put that into perspective, you are getting so many Chrono Crystals by literally upgrading and doing the entire story, doing all the missions, doing everything. You are getting the most amount of CC you can literally get in this game ever. So that is the first reason, grinding out the whole story mode. If you don't have it done, go do it right now, because I don't know why you haven't. But 16 parts of it. Even if you're up to like part 13, part 14, 15, and 16 can still get you at least a couple thousand CC. So what I recommend you doing is go grind that out, and I'll see you all in the second method. Okay, so here we are gonna go for the second method on how to get Chrono Crystals really fast. This one is really well known. I'm guessing that like 99% of you guys know this already, and you've already probably done it. But for the people who don't do it, I gotta include it because it is a really broken way. But when you first start the game, obviously you have all the characters in your box. You know what I'm saying? You get characters, you summon for characters, and then you have them. But when you do have characters, what you can do is you soul boost them. And usually when you want to use a character, you soul boost them because they get stronger. So you can just go over to the soul boosting tab on characters, and you can see that every single character has 426. If you look right here, 426 panels. These are all the characters I fully soul boosted, as you guys can see. 426 out of 426. This guy's maxed. This guy's maxed. Everyone is maxed. So how this method works is every single 100 soul panels that get unlocked, as you can see, there's 426 unlocked. Every time you get 100 unlocked, you get 10 CC. Now you're probably gonna be like, 10 CC is not a lot. What are you talking about? But if you add it up, it gets insane. So basically, all you want to do with this method is, if you haven't done it already, you want to soul boost every single character you have. Just go through them all. Soul boost every single character. It is a little bit expensive with material wise. It does take a bunch of materials, but when you do get it down, the hang of it, it gets really easy, and you just keep on soul boosting everyone in your box. And once you do, you can rack up to like 10k CC if you haven't done this. There is a limit to how much characters you can soul boost, like how much CC you could get from the missions. But once you max it out, you don't get any more CC. But for the most part, I think you can get up to like 10 to 15k CC from just soul boosting everyone if you haven't already. So if the missions are still there for saying to unlock a certain amount of soul panels, I'd say soul boost every character you can until you don't get the missions anymore. Once the missions stop popping up for you soul boosting characters, then you have maxed it out. But for the most part, you can literally just do this for every character and get literally so much CC. So this is more towards the beginners who haven't done this yet, but most veterans have already done this all. I did this in like the 4th anniversary, the 3rd anniversary, so I already have it done, but for the most part, it is probably one of the best ways to get CC if you haven't done it already. Anyways, that is the second method on how to get CC super fast. I will see you all in the third method. Alright, for the third method in today's video, this is a little bit geared towards like higher skilled players because it's kind of difficult, but the PvP season is ending tomorrow. So this video is literally made for people to get CC in the next 24 hours. I'm not making a CC guide to like over time. I mean, yes, you can use the guide for it, but this is more geared towards like people getting CC right now for part 3 coming out right now. So that's what I'm doing. So the PvP season we're in right now, which is the Anniversary Super Space Time Duel Season 2, it ends tomorrow on the 9th. So what I'm saying is all you have to do is grind PvP and try to place as high as you can. The higher you place, the more CC you get. And then on the day that the reset happens for the new part of the anniversary, you will get the CC that you've earned. So as you guys can see right here, I'm 4,200 in the world. I'm getting 900 CC from ranked, and I'm getting 300 CC from group ranking. So on Wednesday, when PvP resets, I will get the 1,200 CC. So keep that in mind. You will be able to get that whenever you log in on the final day or when the new season starts. So the method I'm saying is just try to get as high as you can in PvP, because the higher you place, the more CC you get. So just keep going, keep grinding PvP. If it's kind of hard to grind PvP, I'd say literally just try your best. Place as high as you can, even if it's like not even in the top 50,000. I do believe no matter what you get CC, I could be wrong about that. If you go to season reward list, literally if you have 0 RP, you're still getting 100 crystals. If you have 8,000 RP, you get 200 crystals. If you have 10,000 RP, you get 250. So if it's not something where you can place high in ranked, I'd say just go for more RP, because the more RP you have, the more crystals you get. Same with the group ranking. If you can't place high in the world and you're in like group B, I'd say try to place like the top of group B, because if you get rank 1, you get literally 500 chrono crystals. So let's say you're not that great of a player and you just want to get some rewards. If you get like, if you're in like group B and you get like 10,000 or like 8,000 RP, you will end up getting 200 crystals, plus you'll get 500 crystals if you're the top of your group. And that's what, 700 crystals, almost enough for a multi. So just keep in mind the PvP season is ending this weekly reset, so grind as much as you can to get as high as you can. And the higher you are, the more crystals you'll get on the day of part 3. That is the third method, kind of a cheeky method. Just want to throw that in there for anyone wanting to get CC in the next 24 hours. Like, this is happening now. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next method. Alright, the next method I want to introduce you guys is really straightforward. I don't even got to spend a lot of time on this. It's the raid. All you have to do is put like battle bonus characters on your team. As you guys see, I have them right here. And then just do the raid a bunch of times. And in the exchange shop, if I go to it real quick, you will be able to see the chrono crystals right there. You can, I can't accept them because I'm already over 20,000, but all you have to do is grind the raid and then go to the exchange shop and accept the crystals. So really easy method. I didn't want to spend too much time on it. Literally, that's all you have to do. Grind raid, make a team, play it a bunch, get the coins, and then all you have to do is exchange it in the exchange shop. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next method. Alright, in the next method for today's video, it is going to be the anniversary medals. If I can find the missions, I already have them completed. Alright, anyways, what the missions are is all you have to do is get every 200 coins you get, which is the anniversary medals. I'll show you them for example. Every 200 of these medals you get right here, you will be able to get 1,000 chrono crystals from the mission. And all I'm going to show you right now is how to get them the fastest. So you need to complete all the missions to get a total of 4,000 chrono crystals. A lot of people have it done, but in case you don't, the fastest way to get the medals is by playing PvP or the raid. Because as you guys can see, you get 2 per every single daily mission, like the limited time rewards. And then you also get them randomly as you play. So that's like the fastest way to get them. Also, you get 1 every time you win in PvP. So if you guys don't have all the missions done for getting the 6th anniversary medals, I'd say just grind the hell out of raid, because not only can you get the chrono crystals from the raid, but you can also get the anniversary medals, which will help you get CC. Alright, that's going to be it for that method. Really quick, it's just how to get the medals, and I'll see you all in the next one. Alright, here we are in the next one. This is something a lot of people know about right now, is the original series missions. So basically, there's 4 of these, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are always here. These ones, the Emperor Freezer, the Emperor Frieza, the Dreaded Ginyu Force, Vegeta the Prince of Fate, Nappa the Cruel, and Raditz Attacks. These 5 are literally always here. All you have to do is play them. There's a set of missions in the mission tab. I don't know if mine are still there. Nah, one of them is. So basically, there's just missions that you can do all the time. And you can get 1,000 Chrono Crystals from each of these if you complete every single mission. So what I recommend is go through all the original ones. Plus, they're the ones that swap out all the time. As you can see, the Android 17 and the Android 18 ones. Literally, they swap out every few weeks. As you can see, there's like 8 days left of this one. All you have to do to get the Chrono Crystals from this method is grind them. I complete all the stars. As you can see, all of them have gold stars. But just grind them out, complete the challenges, and you should get crystals from the missions. So that's really it for this method. Really, really easy. This is one that a lot of people should do. A lot of veterans have all these done, but if you don't, just want to throw it out there. It's a really easy way to get a bunch of crystals. Anyways, I'll see you guys all in the next method. Another way to get Chrono Crystals right now is these little events. I don't know what they're called. I think they're full power battles. I genuinely don't remember the specific name of them. But as you guys can see, they are in the special tab of events. There's literally a trillion of them. The ones I'm talking about are the ones that have 3 left. All you have to do for these ones are have the characters that it says. As you can see, you might need to name that. You need that Demon King Piccolo. You need Launch. You need that Yamcha, and you need that Master Roshi. And the more stars you have them, the more missions you can do. I believe it goes 0 stars. You can put that on the first one. Then red 1, you need them at for the second one, and then you need them fully 14 stars for the third one. And all you do is just complete the mission, and when you do get 50 Chrono Crystals. You can do 3 a day for each one, so if you haven't completed one, or you have a character 14 star now, that's one of the characters you need. There is like a bunch of these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I believe there's 2 down here. Yep, 6, 7. So there's 7 of these. If you literally did 3 at all 3 for all 7 today, that's 150 times 7. I can't do that in my head right now because I'm trying to move quick. But that's a lot of Chrono Crystals you can get. So if you don't have all these missions done, and there's a character you have that you have enough stars to do one of the missions for, I recommend doing it. You literally get free CC, and it's a lot. So that is the next method. I will see you all in a sec. Alright, the next method I want to talk about is also in the special tab. It literally is the Legends Road stuff. We do have a bunch of them out right now. We have the Great Saiyaman 1, Super Saiyan Goku, Gotenks. We have Future Trunks, and then we have the Dragon Ball, like the OG Dragon Ball Goku. They're all right here in the special tab. All you have to do is just get the character at higher stars. You can use energy to just do it, and also you do get a bunch of crystals for every single event you do. Like this one, you get 30 crystals. This one, you get 50, and you just do the entire event, and you get an insane amount of crystals. This one, you get 100, and I do believe you get a bunch from this last one. Yeah, another 100, and then you get all the missions. So these are like stacked with crystals, because not only can you get mad crystals from these, but the missions that come with it you also get crystals from. Either by getting the character high stars or doing specific challenges. You just do all the missions for all the Legends Road characters, and you do get them. And you also get a free-to-play character with it. So free crystals plus a new free-to-play character. That's pretty dope. So pretty good method. It's just the Legends Road. It is a little bit challenging if you're a newer player, but for any veterans that haven't done it, really just go over these. It's free crystals. And yeah, that's the next method. I'll see you all in, I think, the final one. Anyways, let's just hop into it. Alright, the final method of today's video, and the most confusing to explain, is equipment upgrading. So I'm just going to break it down really quick. What you want to do is you want to grab an equipment from the Ultimate Equipment Collection. It can be basically anyone. All you want to do is make sure the third slot looks like this, where it shows 3 different types of stuff. It shows own key by 10, not even like specific stuff, but like, see how these are out of percentages? These equips are normal, they're out of percent, you get them out of a percent, and that's how it works. But with this, it just selects one of the things above. What you want to do is just grab one of those equip. What I recommend the most is the Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 equip. It's the easiest to do this with, and I highly recommend it. All you want to do is grab this equip. Make sure you get a red slot for the first slot. Get a pretty decent second slot. And then once it goes up to Z, you are good. All you want to do for this equip is get the first 2 slots high enough where it gets to a Z equip. And then what you want to do is just spam upgrade the final slot. Don't matter what happens, just spam upgrade the final slot. Because there is a challenge that keeps on happening where every time you upgrade an equipment to Z or higher, you get a certain amount of CC. and when this third slot does not affect what the like rarity of the equipment is. So if it's godly, if these two slots make it godly and this is a green slot, it will still say godly. So all you have to do is just make sure it's Z or higher, and then just spam reroll the third slot, and you will be getting the challenge done over and over again. And once it runs out, then it runs out. But it's another thing, kind of like the soul boosting, where it runs out after you do it a certain amount of times. But I just want to put it out there, get the first two slots to where it says Z or higher. It could be Z, Z plus, or godly. You just want to get the first two slots really high. Then you just want to keep on upgrading the third slot over and over and over again until you're done with the missions. And it's a really easy way to get CC. I believe you can get a few thousand out of it if you spam, but it does take a lot of resources because you need slot removers and Zenny. But it is a final way. If you're like down in the trenches, you have no CC, and this is, if you haven't done this yet, it's a really easy method. Just get the first two slots to Z and then spam upgrade the final slot. But that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I know I speak really fast and it might have been confusing, but if you have any questions in the comments, leave a comment down below and I will respond to your message and I will help you out figuring out the method. But with that being said, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Stay tuned because I will be live streaming the reveals and stuff tomorrow. So if you guys want to pop by, I will be live. I will be reacting to it. And then I will do a reaction video if you missed it. And then I will do the breakdowns for all the new characters. But yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you enjoyed, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It helps the channel out a lot. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace!